help us, how have you seen school leadership change over time? Because you and I both remember in the early days of your superintendency that you were faced with principal vacancies and you were required to find the right fit. And here you are 22 plus years later still doing that. I know you've seen some changes.
Actually, there's been a lot of changes. Perhaps the biggest change has been in how people view the principalship. The expectations today are much different. As conditions change, as expectation rises, obviously there has to be a role and the responsibility of that role and the expectation of that role. So I think we're in a day now when we look at those and we expect the people who become principal to be able to know what their role is, be able to know what the responsibilities are, and be able to meet the expectations, including those that they bring to the job. But, you know, there's been a time when the expectations wasn't that high. We used to, the goal used to be to have to access the programs. Now it's proficiency. And I think maybe tied up in that may be some of our challenges for today. But I think the biggest change that I've seen over the years is the people who come into the job. First of all, I think for the most part they're better prepared, but I don't know if the preparation is any better than it used to be necessarily. It's just that there is a greater understanding again of what the role of the principal is. Used to not be instructions wasn't one of the things you expected much from the principal. I remember that day. You had other people to deal with that. Nowadays, you want every principal to have an instructional focus, a huge instructional focus. And I think that's what you focus on is one of the biggest things I've seen the role of the principal have to adjust to and be able to manipulate. There's a leadership piece to that, and then there's the management piece. There are things you have to manage. The books do need to balance. Student discipline does need to be taken care of. But the all-important thing is the school doing what it's supposed to do. Are we educating youngsters?